Yeah. True. COVID has been wrecking careers over the past year or so, but also creating new opportunities. And I would think that there's been actually a bit of an influx when it comes to both people that are looking to be freelancers on your platform, as well as people that are looking for jobs to be done through your platform. What for me would be interesting is maybe an idea of the ratios between countries, like which are what's the highest number of what's the country with the highest number of people that are registered for freelancing on your platform, as well as what's the country with the highest customers for those freelancers on your platform.
So the highest freelancers right now on our platform are Zimbabwean, and obviously because I'm here and that's where the startup is based. But we started to see more people from South Africa, Namibia, and Zambia. So those are the main countries. We have about 7 African countries, but the places like Ghana, we just have 3 or 4 people. Kenya, we have about 10 freelancers there. But Zimbabwe has been the main. Then something on the client side that was interesting was the UK, because we were going in like I mentioned, my experience has been with the US market. So going in, we were just focusing on that US market. But during the processes, we tried out the UK, we tried out London, Birmingham, and the reaction was very positive, and to the extent that in a short space of about 2 months, we now have more clients from the UK than from the USA. Into us, and the lesson from that was market research is always important, and not to make assumptions, to try out everything and then build from that. Yeah. So currently it's the UK, USA, Canada, and then Africa. So those are the 4 markets that we've been getting our clients from.
All right. Well, that's
Cool. Cool.
sounds like a very expensive network. And then that brings me more to now. I think it's probably in two parts. The question. The first is how do you approach, or well, how do you vet? Sorry, potential freelance workers you want to put on the platform. What's that process like?
Okay, so currently it's you fill in all your details. That is to do with your experience, your skills, and even small things like your profile picture. We just want to maintain that high quality brand, and from there, our team we have a team of project managers that then go through each and every category to look at the profile and reach out to the freelancer, do a small interview depending on the category you have, say you're a software developer or you're a designer, and then you're approved as a freelancer. So we have, people have registered to become freelancers on the platform, but you go on the profile, then there's not enough information about them, and I've had I guess it has to do with the fact that freelancing is kind of new to some people as well. So maybe someone is not comfortable sharing that they do PHP and they do JavaScript, but all of that helps a client make a decision. So what we had to do was create what we call the African Freelancer Training Series. So this is a free series of about 6 videos that just goes through, educating, professionals on how they can create and become online freelancers. So that has been the process so far. And, being a startup, you learn a lot and you have to change real fast. And we still have a lot we need to do in our vetting processes, because that's really important, to maintain that high quality of work. But we're also not saying, what, if you're not a good developer at this stage, we say, what, you cannot be on the platform. You can still gain from the resources that we have. For example, we had a partnership with Coursera last year that allowed people to train on Coursera. The online skills platform.
Yeah.
You'll be able to take courses there for free, and we had that partnership, and it just expired. It's about to expire now, but people were being able to do that. So I know a couple of people who came back and were like, I'm now okay with doing React projects because of the opportunity with Coursera. And right now we're actually talking to Microsoft as well. They do have free resources for they provided for COVID as well, to allow more professionals to learn. So that has been the process so far, and yeah, we still have a lot to improve on it, and other aspects of the whole business, which is why we're looking for help with, which is why Techstars is really a huge deal for us, because apart from the funding, you go through a 13-week process where they're just giving you, you're meeting entrepreneurs, experts, mentors, investors, and all of them are just looking at your business and recommending things to improve, recommending things to change, recommending someone you can talk to who can help with a single aspect of your business. So that's why Techstars has been really, really a huge jump for us, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, because when I was seeing on social media after we had published, a lot of people were like, this is fantastic for the Zim startup ecosystem, like, sort of putting us on the map that, one of our owners out there doing it on the biggest stage. We'll get to Techstars in a little bit. I wanted to ask more on the business model, because the one thing that jumped out to me when I was going through AfriBlocks website, and actually not listening, I'll be leaving the links for the skills course and the website, so you can check it out for yourself in the comments. But getting back onto the point, the one thing that jumped out to me when it came to AfriBlocks is the project management element. So, for me, when I was looking at it, I was like, this feels like, if I'm an employer, the people who are going to come, who I'm going to get from AfriBlocks is as invested in the project as we are. They want to see it succeed. So that shows a level of commitment. Now, I just want to understand, how did you guys come up to that? Because I was looking around for other freelance platforms and I didn't see that element into it, and maybe I'm living under a rock, but it was fascinating. So how did you come about to that, and how do you manage all of that? How big is the project management team and all?
Okay, so what happened with that was like really interesting, and I think I can take that as a lesson as well to anyone who's listening. We really were trying to understand what made that first buyer, those first 10 clients who came to our platform, actually say, you know what, I'm parting with my $150 to this platform. So we sent out questionnaires to them to say, you know what made you use our platform, and what would make you use it again. And this was happening without, I didn't realize it until we did that survey. Because, as I mentioned, like earlier on, it was just me talking to clients and everything. And what they appreciated was, I gave feedback. I remember there was a client who came in looking for a website designer. And then, after the call, we reached the conclusion that what they really needed was a graphics designer, because as a client, maybe you don't really know what you're looking for. And I can understand, we take this for granted, people in the tech space, when you say you want a website and it should be WordPress. People don't know the difference between WordPress and Shopify and Squarespace. They need guidance. They need to be handheld through the process. And that's something that we were doing earlier on. Would say, if you use Squarespace, these are the advantages. If you use WordPress, these are the advantages and disadvantages. This is the pricing. This is how long it will take. So here is the proposal. Take a look at it and give us the feedback. So the clients really like that. They say, you know what, when I go to bigger platforms, I get there and I search for a website, and I get greeted with about 2 million profiles of faces of people that are saying I'm good, I'm great. But then I'm not even really sure if this person or that person is what I'm looking for. So what we did now was, what, you give us what you need, we send you a proposal, and we recommend 3 best people that you can work with. You choose who you want to work with. Some people were to date, some people were like, you know what, just give me one person, it's fine. I don't even want to go through their resume or CV to try to understand where they went to school, or I just want a good job done. So that's how the project management piece started. And then I said, you know what, let's place a project manager for each category. Right now we have about 5 major categories, and each and every category has a project manager. So we have a team of about 7 that's just waiting for jobs that come in, and literally calling the client, understanding what they need, going back on the drawing board, giving them a proposal, the pricing, the timeline. If it's something like a virtual assistant, we give you 3 people that best fit your needs. And what also, it also helped on this side as well, because when someone posts a job on the website, um, probably maybe Edwin is sleeping because he had a long day, so he's not able to respond to that job at that time because of the time zones issue. Like right now, we have clients who are 10 hours behind, so that means right now it's 2 a.m. that side, and you cannot talk to them right now.
Mm.
So project managers help with that. Project managers help with the unfortunate issues we might have. Maybe someone doesn't have data at the point at that time, so they're not able to receive that notification on their email. So we have WhatsApp groups where we also post these jobs, because one thing that we're really trying to do is not is built for us, because we know the challenges that we have. We know that you can wake up and there's no Zesa, but you have no access to your laptop, but you have access to your WhatsApp, which is a pretty Zimbabwean and African thing, if I may put it that way. So
Mm.
we actually post jobs in the groups as well, so that no one is left out. Because like what I mentioned is, people are not getting enough opportunities, but they're talented and they're skilled. So we want to bring those opportunities to our freelancers and our community. So that's really how the project management piece started, and we're looking to keep expanding on that, because again, we use that customer feedback to ask, like, why did you use our platform and why would you keep using it?